Championship press conference. We have our player of the year, Nick Collins from Georgetown, to my right, and then one step farther, our pitcher of the year, Ryan McCormick from St. John's. The freshman of the year, Nate Soria for Xavier, was unable to be with us. We'll ask to take a few questions, probably go about 10 minutes here for this interview. Open the floor to questions. Please introduce yourself and your media representative. John.
Yeah, beginning of the season I struggled a little bit. I was the Friday starter and I got moved down to Sunday. And then at our game against Oregon, I was kind of a switch that I was like, you know what, I just really want to pitch well. I want to make one pitch. I want to command my fastball, and that kind of changed my game. And that's how I got into Big East play, and I just wanted to win.
Next question. Steve Pivovar.
Steve Pivovar from the World Herald. Obviously, it's been a long time since the Georgetown team has played in the Big East tournament. What's it mean to you guys to be that club?
Pretty special moment. We've been working towards this goal for a while now. Ever since I stepped on campus, wanted to make a impression and wanted to get this team to the point where we are now. And luckily, this year we were able to step forward, beat ourselves a little bit at the beginning of the season, started playing better baseball, and really made a push to make the tournament. And just that moment, we realized we clinched the spot. It was a very special moment, and I'll always remember it.
Thor.
Thor Tripp here from KETV. For both of you guys, just talk a little bit about what it means to be the representative as player of the year, pitcher of the year, and what that means to you guys after all the talented guys you faced this year.
Really cool moment. When I found out, when Coach Wilk told me and first got the news, it was kind of got goosebumps. You work towards this goal from ever since you pick up a baseball. You want to compete at the highest level and be the best player you can be. And when you find out that news and end up that you're the player of the year and pitcher of the year for Ryan, I'm sure he had the same feeling. Just a really special moment and something you can always remember and cherish.
Yeah, same thing. I was actually coming home with a couple of teammates getting bagels, and my friend was like, "Oh, you just won pitcher of the year." And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." But yeah, it's a great honor. It's awesome that all you guys voted for me, and just working with my team, my coaches, it's just a great honor, and I really appreciate it.
Piv.
With the bagels.
They're not bad. They weren't bad at all.
Obviously, you guys came into April, a couple games above 500. What's been the difference in your mind between the club you've been since then and the club you were before that?
Yeah, coming home, we usually get hot right when we get home. We like playing our home fields. We like playing at the Kaiser, but usually our teammates just come together. We came together really close towards the after we came home, and ever since then we got hot. We started playing well. We started pitching well, hitting well, and ever since then we just played hot, and we really are playing well right now.
Andy.
Hey there, Ryan, this for you is Andy Kennedy from KTV. Just wondering about, you guys, Big East regular season champs, but likely just one team, whoever wins this thing is going to get the bid. More pressure, less pressure on you guys?
I don't think it's any more pressure. We just got to play the game we know how to play, pitch well, hit it well, so I don't think it's any much more pressure. We just got to keep working hard, play the game we know.
You guys like the fact that the winner of the tournament gets the bid, or would you like to see the regular season? I'm sure you'd like to see the regular season champion get the bid.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think the tournament's winners, that's the real thing. Even though playing every single team, it's definitely a little bit harder to win the regular season, but Big East Championship's the way to go.
Yeah, I like the fact that the tournament winner gets a berth. I mean, kind of puts everybody in play here. Anything can happen on any day, and kind of puts a little bit extra added just prestige on the tournament. Whoever comes out and performs the best during the tournament is obviously going to get that bid, so special.
Ross in the back.
Hi, Ross Jertz from WWT NBC here in Omaha. The new flat seam baseball, what difference has that made this season, and what do you think of the new ball?
I'll go first. I personally like it. I think the ball carries a whole lot more out of your hand from behind the plate catching. You get a whole lot more carry on the ball, and obviously from the plate, ball jumps off the bat a little bit more, and obviously carries a little bit more. So I've liked the addition. It may be different for pitchers, but personally as a position guy, I've really liked the change.
Yeah, I like it also. I feel like you can get a little bit more movement on the ball. You get a better feel for the ball. And I don't know, I just like it more. The other balls, the seams were too high, and I feel like I couldn't get a good grip of the ball. That was just the major thing. Lower seams are easier for me to throw.
I have a follow-up. Your impressions of TD Ameritrade Park, what do you think?
Unbelievable place. Obviously, every college baseball player's dream is to get to this place, and we were fortunate enough to play Creighton here last year during the regular season. The atmosphere is unbelievable. Just to be able to come out here and perform and just be with the guys, be with the team, be with the coaches, fans that come and support us. It's a pretty special place.
Yeah, absolutely. Same thing. When we got here, we put in there this year, and we tried to sneak in a little bit and try and get a little sneak peek, but we couldn't get in here. But that's the biggest thing. It's like a great stadium, great facilities, and it's just awesome to play here.
Go ahead, Kim.
Kim Adams from the Big East Digital Network. Ryan, just to follow up on what John was talking about a little bit, that game was at Georgia Tech on February 13th. It would wind up being your first and only loss. You lasted 2 innings there, not to harp too much on it, but do you remember what your emotions were like at the end of that game? And then moving forward, was it more mental or technical changes that you adjusted?
The first game, my ball was staying up a lot. All my pitchers were staying up, and I couldn't get in on the fastball on anybody. But after the game, it was the first game, so you just got to let it shake it off and just keep playing hard and keep working hard, and then it really didn't matter to me that much.
We'll take 2 more questions, starting with John.
Nick, you're in this tournament for the first time since 1986. I was listening to Coach and saying he was a junior in college back then. I mean, what do you think throughout your career? You've seen the highs, you've seen the lows. What has been the game changer for this team this year to get here?
The game changer for this team this year is just we've gelled from day one since everybody stepped on campus. Had an unbelievable group of freshmen that stepped in and played some enormous roles for us this year. But I think talking to Coach too, at the beginning of the year, played a little timid, played like we were scared to make mistakes, and we kind of threw that out of the window and just started to play in our game and stopped beating ourselves. Put all 3 facets of the game together, and we've clicked. Had some quality wins this year, and ready to get going this week.
One final question. John.
For each of you, do you like the pressure?
I don't think any extra added pressure comes with it. Baseball is a game that's meant to be played to have fun and play loose. If you get uptight and try and do too much, you're not gonna perform the way you want to perform. So there's obviously added pressure in that the winner of this tournament gets the bid. But if you come out and play your game, to know that the way that you can play and stay within yourself, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely, the same thing. There's no really much added pressure, but even though you want to play hard, you want to play the right way. But just playing the right way right now, playing whoever team gets hot right now is going to be the winner of this. So it's just pretty much the same thing.
All right, gentlemen, thank you and good luck.
Thanks, guys.
We'll have the coaches come up here in a moment. Each will get